Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return coming from the 6.
Traylon Burks on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And it's a big gain on this play, giving him about 19 yards and the first down, too. It goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Commanders.
Play action now. Daniels rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Commanders. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now Daniels on 2nd down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Washington.
I'd imagine alongside all the team goals and mission statements for the year, Kate, he had this one written down. Score a touchdown. Unable to do so in his first season, and he did right there.
That's up and through for the point after. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for the chunk run.
Finds his back complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he will get it down at the 16-yard line.
Complete to Elijah Arroyo. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And he drives this forward to the 6. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down. Give up the guts. It's Price. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play fake. Darnold. He rolls to his right. Catch is made in close. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, these guys ripped off 2 wins to begin the season, Brock. They rip off a touchdown on the opening series here as they try to keep the... That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This one set up for Daniels. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Daniels. Left side, caught by Lane. Gets it to the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Commanders. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Hits his running back. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Now an inside give to Price. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This is Darnold on first. And he's already up to 100 yards for this game. Putting a receiver in motion. Darnold looking to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's a shotgun give to Price. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. They almost found a way to squeeze through that chaos there for a score, Brock. Got cut a yard short, but maybe even less than that.
Can't be any give from this defense now, Kate. Surrendered the only cushion you had. You better buckle it up and bite down on that mouthpiece.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 14-6 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. He keeps it himself, and he pushes this across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. Sam Darnold brought one back earlier and now takes one across. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Krosky Merritt. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
To throw, Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Connects on the crosser. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down. We've set it down for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Byron Murphy. His first this season after he had 7 of them last year.
On the Seahawks 37-yard line.
Working on second down. Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 33. And a
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the red zone now. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On second down, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Kept the play alive, and he finds a look. Touchdown, Washington. Lining up now to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
21. Seahawks 14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. To throw, here's Darnold. He's brought down. They've got him at the 25. Kayvon Thibodeau. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Trying again following the sack. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Going left side. Twice with it. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that gives the Seahawks the first down. So fresh set downs now from the 39.
15. And the Seahawks first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard at the Commanders' 30-yard line.
The give now to Price. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
Johnny Newton on the tackle.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning.
First down.
More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Darnold. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down, Seahawks.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
16-yard line.
Here's Price on the give. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. Washington calls it second timeout. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Throwing here, Darnold. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And it's going to be fourth down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock, but just needed that last step or two to pay off. They did not. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
To Touchdown, Seattle.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there. A lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Now Daniels on second down. Escapes the pocket. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Daniels back to throw. There he goes, right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And they answer. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. They'll set up here for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Commanders 48, Seahawks 21.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Darnold now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They get the big play just before half. 43 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Man in motion, headed right. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Darnold. Chased out to his right. That one connects. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Price. And they answer. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Jadarian Price. His 5th touchdown now as a rookie. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Send right down the middle and good. We're back level, 28-28.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Throwing here just before halftime. On the screen, this is White. That's a good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his first and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Buying some time left. And this will wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
The incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Now Darnold. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long, they're going to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. We've set it down from 37. Here's Darnold to throw. On the move, headed right. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Darnold's on first and 10. Now over 250 yards throwing the football after that last play. They'll run here following the penalty. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now it's Price. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
30-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Darnold looking to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashid Shaheed, his third of the year.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Myers is good on the extra points. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Commanders 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt to open the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Daniels on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels now. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play, and that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
They're in long for him here. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12. And it is a 1st down Washington.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Play action now with Daniels. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On 2nd down, Daniels. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag no down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On second down, Daniels. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that third down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front seven, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
Daniels to throw on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Play made by Deron Payne.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
You've got a man in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Finds a man. That's caught. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third down.
They go run with Price. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, complete. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is Price. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second down now. They need 7.
At their 49-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. On second down, here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they're going to run him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
Now it's Price. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First and 10 from the 32. Darnold now to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You know, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Here's Price. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Seahawks leading by 7. Offense to the line, second down. To throw, here's Darnold. He just got ready to drop, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He couldn't help the defense rally. They responded. Force a fourth down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels back to throw. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Daniels. And right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and that hit forces it loose. It's incomplete, and we've got a third down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Cox, this is Lane. Hit there, driven out of bounds. Gain of about 8 before it. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Throwing now, Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari.
Daniels' pass intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They give up the guts. It's Price. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the...